Sir, what about, if you could tell us what are the different scholarships that the students can get once they have applied to NIRMA University?
So we divide these scholarships based on one is merit only, second is merit cum means, and third is last year we introduced a special category of a scholarship for engineers who are meritorious engineers.
Hi everyone, welcome on board. This is Anisha here in conversation with Professor Nikunj Patel from NIRMA University. He has been a faculty for the last 22 years and is currently the admissions coordinator for the PG programs at NIRMA University. So we've requested Sir to come on board today and help us understand one of the most important things in the entire process of admissions, which is the scholarships at NIRMA and how can you as a student avail the same. So thank you so much, Nikunj sir, for making time for us today.
Thank you very much for inviting me on this webinar. Thank you.
Lovely to have you, sir. Sir, quickly, we would love to know that, you've been a professor for 22 years. You've probably interacted with so many, like thousands of plus of students. Before we talk about scholarships, what do you suggest and think, what these students who come in for apply for interviews, when you take them, what do you look for in these students?
So one thing is that communication is something which is always required, effective communication. Second thing is that students should be aware about what is happening in the world. Third, about their logic, about their creativity, how their design thinkings are. So this is something which we look at the overall how a student and candidate is fit for our organization.
Lovely, that's really nice and very crisp on point, sir. Sir, what about, if you could tell us what are the different scholarships that the students can get once they have applied to NIRMA University?
So we divide these scholarships based on one is merit only, second is merit cum means, and third is last year we introduced a special category of a scholarship for engineers who are meritorious engineers. So let me start with the first, which is category 1, merit only. So we offer a scholarship worth of 1 lakh rupees every year to top 20 students who took an admission from All India category, and top 10 students who take admission through ACPC. So let me talk about what kind of these two categories are. So last year, Government of Gujarat notified that 33% of the total intake from the Center of Excellence. So Government of Gujarat offered Center of Excellence to NIRMA University, and 33% of the total intake has to be filled through ACPC. So ACPC is a government nodal agency who fill out these 33% seats. So overall, when we talk about a merit scholarship, we offer 1 lakh rupees to top 30 students who scored highest in their UG program. So let me talk about who are the eligible for this scholarship. So during the previous year of their graduation, the conduct of the student should be good, and this is the new as well as a renewal scholarship. Their CGPA has to be above 7, and they should clear all their exams on the first attempt. Students should not caught in any unfair means. The student should also have to maintain a minimum attendance criteria laid down by the university. So we have very rules. All the rules and regulations are notified to the students in the form of student handbook. And the same rule is also applicable for the renewal scholarship. So these 30 students will also get a chance to get 1 lakh rupees in the next year also.
Lovely. And sir, when the students are now applying?
So students can apply a scholarship once they get an admission in MBA program.
So after the MBA admissions that you have got, everybody is eligible to apply for these scholarships?
Yes.
All right. That's interesting.
These are the eligibility criteria that student will have to maintain.
Brilliant. That's amazing, sir. And sir, how about, like you mentioned, first you have to get an admission into MBA. So what is the our admission process like to get into the MBA program at NIRMA?
So let me first discuss about remaining two scholarship. Then we'll
Sure.
talk about the admission criteria and all.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
So the second category of scholarship is merit cum mean scholarship.
Okay.
So in this, there are 25 students whose parents' total annual income is less than 4 lakh rupees, 4 lakh or less than 4 lakh rupees. So these 25 students are eligible to get 1 lakh rupees each
Okay.
per annum as a scholarship. And another 38 students, after this 25 students, another 38 students whose parents total annual income is less than 8 lakh rupees, they would get 50,000 per year as a scholarship. And out of again 25 and 38, there are All India and ACPC, that is Gujarat categories, bifurcation of students. And again, the eligibility criteria, the conditions are the same for merit scholarship. They will have to maintain minimum 7 CGPA. They will have to maintain minimum attendance. They should not be caught in any unfair means and so on. So this is the second category. And third category that we announced last year is for those engineers who are very excellent in their academics. So we classify this as like students having undergraduate degree in engineering, maybe B or BTech, and who scored a CAT percentile of 85 and above.
Okay.
So these 85 percentile and above, so they are eligible to get 1 lakh rupees scholarship every year.
Lovely. That's really nice. So students who've been listening to us, if you have an 85 percentile above, this is an easy scholarship that you can get in at the onset itself right now. Sir, what about, like how many students would have got these scholarships in the last year?
Every year, all the students.
Okay.
When we talk about merit scholarship, all 30 students got a scholarship because these 30 students are the top 30 students of the institutes.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's nice. Great. And sir, about now that they have an understanding of all the scholarships, how would the whole admissions process be like? Like once the students have applied, will they have interviews online, offline, or how would that go? Could you please help us with that also?
Yes, yes. So this year we are planning to go for offline interviews about 5 different locations. We propose these locations like now one is Delhi, second is Ahmedabad, Indore, Kolkata, and Pune.
Okay.
And once the student fill out the form, we will announce the cutoff. And once the cutoff is announced, we will announce the interview schedules.
Okay, that's lovely. That's really interesting. Sir, approximately when or in which month would the students be having these interviews?
It would be most probably it will be in the month of February, the
Okay.
first half of February.
And by when would they have their admission letters in hand?
Within 10-15 days after the interviews.
Nice. That's lovely. So, students, all of you who had some doubts or questions about the admissions timeline, I think that is clear right now. Sir, if you would to have a quick understanding about the two major programs, that is the MBA and the MBA HR, what is the clear distinction? If you could just help the students who are listening to us to understand that.
Yeah. So MBA program is the well-diversified program having different specializations except MBA HRM. So those students who would like to aspire their career in the field of HRM only. So what happened in general MBA program, they would require to choose the specialization when they start the second year. So the first year is very common. There are foundation courses in general MBA program, and the second year is the specialization program. Where in the case of MBA HRM, we expose them to a field of HRM starting from the first year itself. So starting with a basic courses, and by the end of first year, they would be exposed to MBA the HRM domain. And their second year program is full-fledged HRM program, including their field immersions programs.
Okay, lovely. That's pretty interesting. So, cutoff for both will be same, 85,
No,
85?
last year cutoff was different. So
Okay.
for MBA, the percentile cutoff was 81 for MBA program, And for MBA HRM, it was 75 percentile.
Okay, great. So students, all of you who are 75 plus aiming to make a career in HR, you can check out the MBA HRM program. And for CAT 80 plus, you should look at the MBA
Yes, but this
program.
this time we are expecting a little more percentile cutoff
Okay.
for both the programs.
Okay, that's lovely. Great. So thank you so much, Nikunj sir, for spending so much time with us. Any parting thoughts or advice you would like to give to the students who are probably going to be sitting for interviews at NIRMA or the other colleges, and what should they keep in mind while coming for these interviews?
Yeah. So prepare, be creative, and try to talk to the people. It's not an interview, it is just an interaction. We are looking a good students. Students are also looking for good institutes. So it is a win-win situation.
Lovely. That's really nice and very well said by sir. It's an interaction. So make it a conversation. That's going to be
Yes.
the best thing for all of you guys. Thank you so much once again, Nikunj sir, for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you on board, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.